Hi, this is Thibaut again. In the last video we learned how to use the division table of the metrological toolbox, and now I will show you how to use the Cosine quantogram analysis. The Cosine quantogram analysis is a very powerful tool for metrological studies. It statistically computes the sample in order to highlight potential metrological unit. So last time we filled our sheet of values, and we will use it directly by just pasting them in our Cosine quantogram analysis sheet. We can see here that our sample is composed by 333 elements, and we need to determine the interval in which we search a metrological unit. Here I choose to look between 2 grams and 50 grams. Next, we have to select an increment. The analysis will give a result for each value between 2 grams and 50 grams, depending on this increment. If we choose 1 gram, it will give results for 2 grams, 3 grams, 4 grams, and so on. And for this tutorial, I will write 0.1 grams here, giving results for 2 grams, 2.1, 2.2 grams, and so on. We can now run the analysis and visualize it with a chart. In this chart we can see negative and positive peaks. The positive peaks correspond to the more likely units. Here they correspond to 20 or 22 grams and 42 grams. In order to have a more accurate results, we can access directly the highest peaks by given ranges. Between 0.1 and 50 grams, we can see that the highest peak corresponds to 41.9 grams. And our smaller peak is just here. It is corresponding to 20.7 grams. We have here two potential units, but they are in fact the same unit and it's double. We can also see that the lightest value have also interesting peaks. We can visualize them directly using the 10th chart, which will give results between 2 grams and 7 grams. These values are depending on the two other. And we can see a peak here, which is corresponding to something around 4 grams. And we can see between 0.1 and 5 grams that this peak is exactly at 4.1 grams. But our sample is composed by more than 300 elements, which are 300 weights dated between the 5th and the 3rd century BC. And we can ask ourselves if these units are used during the whole period. In order to determine that, we will use our metadata. We begin by showing them, and next we will choose criteria corresponding to entries of our metadata column. I already made a selection of criteria for this tutorial, and I will just paste them in front of the 6 first criteria, and as these criteria are corresponding to the metadata 1, I will write 1 in front of metadata. And now I can run 6 new Cosine quantogram analysis. And now I can run another chart and visualize all the curves corresponding to each criterion. We can see, for example, that the 4th century weights have a curve very close to the total curve, but others are more strange. And if we keep only the total curve and the more recent curve, we can see they are very different. This could be the clue for change of the methodological practices through time. In the next video, I will show you how to use a frequency distribution analysis for approaching this data with another point of view.